Hey, how's it going? So, yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about kind of the mindset, right? So, and kind of different mindsets that you're going to be having through the different ownership levels. I know, like, so we've been from like, making $1,000 a month to, 60,000 a month, whatever. All those different levels, right? Like $10,000 level, $20,000 level, 30, and like all the way through that program, or not through that program, but through those different levels, like you start to have different mindsets. So I know like when we started, it was like Kai and I were just hanging out. It was like a club, like it was like, oh, we get to train for free. So it was more of just like kind of like hanging out, more of like a club mentality. We had some business kind of ideas, but it was more just like, oh, cool, like all of our expenses are paid. We get to train for free. Like I got like a couple $100 in my pocket. We go out to dinner. We pay for dinner for everybody. Everybody's having fun. And then it's like, oh, we get to like the $10,000 a month level. And we're like, whoa, like, man, this is cool. Like, like this is actually like a business, but like, how do I get from like 10,000 to 20,000? So now like you've got to like really start strategizing and figuring out like how to make this more of like a business, how to get more money out of everything, how to save money so that I'm not like all of my money's not going towards expenses. So, having those different mindsets and starting to build that knowledge and start to invest in yourself and invest in your business, it's much easier once you have people that have been to that level to like start to look up to. Like we really didn't have that for a long time. We went from zero to $50,000 a month, basically on our own. Like we'd get a little advice here and there, but in general, like we did that by ourselves. Then once we got to 50,000, we were like stuck at 50,000 for a while. So like we had to like change that mindset of like, okay, like what are we doing wrong? What do we need to like increase, or what do we need to decrease? Like how do we get more money out of this program, and how do we get more money out of this business? So once we got to that $50,000 level, now like everything's like changing. Like, man, this is like a legit business. Like we're bringing in a lot of money. We can start to move a lot of money around and start to invest and save and start opening up other locations and all that stuff. But again, we're still stuck at 50,000. Like, what do we have to do? So that was the mind shift that I had to make. Of like, hey, I need help with this. I need people that have been there before, whether it's in our industry or not, but like, how do I start to increase, right? And that's where you really need to start putting management levels in place and more people in place and have them start to help you. But really it's like that investment in myself. So now like we went past that 50,000 mark. And now we're up in the 60 and 70, $80,000 mark. So it's like, where do we have to go next, right? So like we're still learning that part of it. Like I don't know how to get past like 100,000 a month. Like that's what I'm working on, and that's where my mentors and stuff like that are coming into play. But if you're at that like $10,000 level or $20,000 level, like we're gonna help you get there faster because we've already been there. So if you can surround yourself with those people that are already there, now you're going to get there faster, and we're going to be able to give you ideas and quick tips to just like make quick changes to your business. Just like Chris Bauer, one of our guys, said, he worked with us in like 15, 20 weeks, something like that. We increased like 10,000 a month for him. So, by doing that, like now he's got more money to spend on employees, more money to spend on staff, so that he starts to free up his time. So now he's thinking more of like an owner rather than just a trainer or salesperson or whatever. So that's like the little shifts that you have to make, mindset wise. And you're always going to hit plateaus, but if you have people around you and above you that have been to those plateaus, they're going to get you through those plateaus faster, right? It's just like training in general. I know a lot of times, like, you get to blue belt in Jiu-Jitsu or, and then you like hit that plateau and you're like, man, like white belts are tapping me out. Like, what's going on? Even like black belt level, like it's the same thing. Like you hit those plateaus and you've got to be able to like shift your mind to get past those plateaus. And you need to put strategies and systems in place to be able to get past those plateaus. So if you have people that have been there, like it's going to make that whole process way easier. So just kind of a quick thought I was thinking about, and want to let you go with that idea. So if you're not in a group with some people that have got that experience or got that knowledge, like find a group. If you're part of our group, awesome. Like hopefully I can help you get through those things. If you haven't taken the quiz, take the quiz and kind of see where you are in the industry. We just keep compiling that data just so that we kind of know where our industry is. So it's only like a 2-minute quiz, like 5 quick questions. So take the quiz, jump in our group if you haven't been in there. We're just here to kind of help and move knowledge around from different levels. So hopefully that helps. Just get that mindset right. Like I said, if you're in that club mentality, or if you're in the low $10,000 range, like what do you need to do to get to that $20,000 range? And we've got a couple tips and strategies to kind of help you get there. So click the link if you haven't and get set up on our quiz. If not, request a call. We can also set up a call with you and try to help you out. All right. Talk to you soon.